Amen. We're ready now. Hallelujah. You know what? I want to thank you for all of this. Sister Caparel is not a visitor, but what's your name? I think I've seen you before. Carol? Clara Johnson. Glad to have you today, Miss Clara. God be with you. Uncle Elwood. Good to see you, Uncle Elwood. Amen. Good to see you. We thank God for all our visitors. We just have to obey the Holy Ghost. Know that where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. And God don't want you to be bound.
That's right.
Everybody with me?
That's right.
God don't want you to be bound. Are you listening to me? We're going to continue on our subject that was so good Wednesday night. Listen, y'all. If you're not busy, now I know we have an awesome time on Sunday. But if you're not, I know some people live too far away, and some people work. But if you live in a 15-minute radius of this building, or 30-minute radius of this building on Wednesday, make it your business to come to Bible study. Here's why it's important that you come in the middle of the week. If you fill your car only on Sunday, now if you got a little big car, economical car, that's good. But if you got a big car, it's getting like 10 miles to the gallon. 10 miles to the gallon is not a lot. Especially when you're driving back and forth. It's not a lot. Everybody with me? It's not a lot, right? 10 miles to the gallon is not a lot. So you fill it up on Sunday in a big vehicle. How many know your life is big? Yes. How many know the attack of the enemy is big? Yes. How many know the world is so corrupt that it's big? Yes. Now sin is so powerful that it's big. Yes. But sin has no power over the believer. Right. How many know that? Amen. Everybody real quick. But my point I'm trying to bring out to you, that the reason Bible study is important, that it's important because as soon as you walk away from here today, now you gave what you didn't want to the Lord. That was all done by faith. Now, to get rid of those feelings that keep bringing back what you don't want, you're going to have to walk that out.
Yeah, that's right. Come on now.
You're going to have to deny that. God took it from you. And it's no longer yours. But he can't change the feeling of it because he gave you dominion.
Come on.
Now, he did his part. The problem is we don't do ours.
Come on, preacher.
That's the problem. See, I had to learn all that stuff the hard way, but you don't have to learn it the hard way. It's like me raising my kids. The reason I tell them that certain roads ain't right, it ain't because I don't want them to go down there. It's because I've already been down there, and I already know what the outcome is, and I already know what people are, and I already know how they're going to do you. I already know, so I'm telling you not to go down there so you don't have to go through what I want to do. Well, here's the thing. Because I made it back, don't mean you will. So the reason the middle of the week is important, because as soon as you leave from the pews, the attack is over. Soon as you break the threshold, and even before you break the threshold, the attack is over. Your body can be on the pew, but your mind can be way out there. And what's sad to God is that we're coming to the presence of God, where all power is. Now you imagine this. Let's just visualize this for a minute, and then we're going to go to the scripture. Just visualize this for a minute in your head. When the presence of God comes down, the whole kingdom comes down. That means all the angels, all the authority, every part of God's kingdom coming to this building. But it can't come into you because you got to fight your mind. Because if his kingdom overrides your mind, you don't have dominion, he do. And if he take away your dominion, we got to go back to dust. That's why he had to send a man to save you.
Yes, sir.
Now, he could have saved you by himself, couldn't he? But he didn't give dominion to us, to him over the earth. He gave it to Corbin. That's why when you stood up in your living room, when you shared that testimony, you stood up in your living room, and no matter how bad you wanted God to get fear from you, And you probably prayed about it a lot of times. You probably prayed about it a lot of times. Lord, take this fear away. Didn't go anywhere. It's only when you stood up in your dominion and told the devil who you were in the kingdom, not who you were in church. It's only when your dominion came out. That's right. And your dominion said, you don't own me no more. That's right. You don't got no rights in my house no more. And I ain't scaring you no more. You used to torment me when I was little, but I'm not going to torment you no more. What does dominion do for you? That dominion gave you power. And the authority gave you freedom. And guess what fear had to do? Had to tuck his tail like a dog and run away from you. You know what the Holy Ghost said? You want God to override your mouth to speak for you. God did his part. He freed you. But now you got to free you. Let me break that down. When Jesus said it was finished, sin had no more power over you. But that mind that set, that you established, keep telling you that sin got power over you. So you keep relinquishing your power to a thing that has no power. Right. And every time you give your thoughts to a thing that has no power, really it's your power and you use it against you. So what you telling me, Pastor? Satan is using my own mind against me. That's what he did. Yes, sir. No. Luke chapter 12, verse 28. We're going to talk about the benefits of being a kingdom citizen. Luke chapter 12. Before we get too far out here. The benefit of being a kingdom citizen. Luke chapter 12. Luke chapter 12. We're going to talk to you about the benefit of being a kingdom citizen. How many born again believers are here? How many people baptized in church? Amen. Baptized in church. Let me help you out with that. You've been going to church your whole life, and that's all you ever do is go to church. You haven't changed. You ain't developed. You ain't matured. You still cuss. You still lie. You still gossip. You still character assassinate. You still argue with your husband. You still cuss out your boss. Y'all just said you did. But you go to church every Wednesday and every Sunday. You baptized in church. But when you baptized in the Holy Ghost, you change. When you get baptized by the Holy Ghost, curse will leave you. When you get baptized in the Holy Ghost, you'll cover up your stuff. When you get baptized in the Holy Ghost, you'll stop letting your panties show. When you get baptized in the Holy Ghost, your eyes will look at only your wife. Stop that big deep when you want to. When you get baptized in church, your eyes look at whatever you want to look at. You show all of this and all of that, but you go to church every Wednesday and every Sunday, you are baptized in church. Let me help you out with that. Since you need the scripture, act like the Holy Ghost don't know what he's talking about. Now, Joshua Clark might not know what he's talking about, but the Holy Ghost do. John the Baptist said, I need baptize you with water. Well, wait a minute now. These people went to the synagogue every Sunday, every Sabbath day. They went to the synagogue. Was that not the scribes and Pharisees? They was church leaders. They was having church. They went to the church every time the door was open, but they was not changing. John the Baptist says, I need baptize you unto repentance. He said, but there's one coming after me. That I'm not even worthy of to stoop over and take his sandals off his feet. He wasn't trying to say, I can't take his sandals off his feet. He said, but his position is so high that I ain't clean enough to touch his feet. He said, he shall indeed baptize you with the Holy Ghost. And not just the Holy Ghost, but with fire. Now, you think about the mystery of fire. You can't explain it. All you know is it exists. It is made of carbon. It is made of oxygen. And somehow God took two elements and brought them together and made fire. Because if you take carbon away from fire, it'll die. What you think inside that fire extinguisher? Carbon. Too much carbon to put fire out. No, right there. So oh, nothing. I like nothing. And then if you take oxygen, is what you suck in away from fire, it'll go out. What you think happens when you got a candle burn and you put lead in it? You didn't cut off the carbon, you cut off the oxygen.
Yeah, right.
But wait a minute. When you bring those two elements together, you get a flame.
That's right.
Y'all ain't getting this issue. When you bring those two elements together, you get a flame. But wait a minute. When you bring the Holy Ghost and your flesh together, you get a flame.
God preach, myself.
So when the Holy Ghost came in Joshua's flesh, he set me on fire. First, he had to burn me up so he could fill me up.
That's right. Come on, word is spirit. Come on now. Word is spirit.
And notice, when fire burns something, you can't put it back together. But when water wets something, you can dry it off and use it again. So water wets you in the baptism, but it wasn't fire. So you got baptized with water to make you flexible so the fire could consume you. But if all you do is go to church every Wednesday, you still baptized in water, but ain't no fire showing up. But when you start obeying the scriptures, the fire of the Holy Ghost show up. And it starts to burn up that old man, burn up that old attitude. I didn't have to tell Gene to stop talking the way Gene was talking, because when the fire of the Holy Ghost showed up, it burned up the old Gene, and the new Gene came out. Tell nobody to stop fornicating, because when the fire of the Holy Ghost showed up, they closed their legs. Oh yeah. Nobody didn't have to teach me not to beat my wife. When the fire of the Holy Ghost came, it burned that beat down. I don't even know why I'm out here.
That's all right. You have to go ahead.
We're going to stay on the subject.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Pastor, I don't want to be baptized in church. I don't want to go to church on Wednesday and cuss on Thursday. I don't want to go to church on Sunday and cuss on Monday. Pastor, I want to be different. I want something to take place inside me. There's two kingdoms in the world. We learned this, didn't we? They don't teach this in church because they want this. I want to teach you who you are in the kingdom so you can have this.
That's right.
Because what good is this without this? Very good? Huh? Can't buy deliverance key.
No.
How much money you got? Can you buy deliverance? No. Can you make Satan leave you alone? You can pay me $100, but I can't make Satan leave you alone. You know why? Because you got dominion over me now. Come on. So there's two kingdoms.
Two kingdoms.
Yeah. If you got the Bible study on Wednesday, you learn. Because it's something totally different Wednesday. But there's two kingdoms. When God look out of heaven, he don't see color. He see kingdoms. Because God is a kingdom God. He's not a political God. He's not a diplomatic God. He's a kingdom God. So when he looks out of heaven, he see you in one or the other.
That's right.
So there's two kingdoms. The kingdom of Satan. If you read your Bible in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 20, it says the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now works in the children of disobedience, that is a kingdom. If you go to Colossians, he said, translated from the kingdom of the devil, which is the power of darkness, into the kingdom of his dear son.
That's right.
That is a kingdom.
Come on, preach.
We're not fighting them diplomatically. We're not voting out Satan. We got to cast him out. You can't get on the phone and have a diplomatic conversation with one of your brothers and sisters in the church and tell them about all the stuff you're going through when you're not using your power to cast the devil out. He said, well, one or two will touch and agree on any one thing in the earth, it shall be done unto them. But what we do is we get on the phone and we talk about the problem, but we got the power to solve it right inside of us. It's two kingdoms. Satan got three principles in his kingdom. What are they? The three principles of Satan's kingdom are what? So if Satan's kingdom is in your life, it comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Those are 3 principles.
Yes.
But notice Jesus' kingdom have so many more.
Yes.
We're talking about the benefit of being a kingdom citizen. Let me tell you something about the kingdom.
Yes, Lord.
There is no Congress. There is no Senate. There's no House of Representatives. It is just God and the Christ and the Holy Ghost.
That's it.
And those 3 work together.
Yes.
So guess what? You can't use the Holy Ghost to vote Christ out.
Show enough. Come on.
And you can't use Christ to vote God out.
Come on now.
And you can't use God to vote the other 2 out.
Show enough.
The only thing you can do is submit to all 3 of them.
That's it.
So you can become a citizen.
That's it.
What you think God been doing with us? When he told Adam, I give you dominion, he said, what I'm telling you is I want you to make my kingdom on earth.
Yeah.
What did Jesus' prayer say, sister? We call it the Lord's Prayer, though. What's the second part of that? The first part says, Our Father. What's the second part? Well, let's get that part. What's the next part? Was that again? Said, who keeps coming? Don't say nothing about no church, right? Don't say nothing about no doctrine. Don't say nothing about no organization. He said, there's another kingdom in place of your kingdom because your son, who was Adam, even though he wasn't God's son, he was God's created son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because we read the Bible, the Corinthians, it said the first Adam
First out.
and the second Adam. Wait a minute. Why did he call Jesus the second Adam? Because Jesus took the place of the first Adam. Read your Bible.
Yeah, that's right.
It said the first Adam was made of the dust. The second Adam was made of quickening spirit. Read your
That's
Bible.
right. That's it.
Now, if you got one of the translations that change the word,
Yeah.
but Jesus said something. After he told you what Satan's kingdom come to do, he said, but I come. Didn't he?
Yes, it is.
He said, but I come. Yeah. He said, but I come. See, where I am, sickness can't rule. Where I am, poverty can't rule. Where I am, divorce can't rule.
That's right.
Where I am, fighting don't exist. He said, I come that ye might. Now, why did he say will? Because might is the dominion part on your part. He said, I come, but I can't do nothing without you, Captain. I come, listen to this. I come when you call me. I show up to it. But you want me to speak to it. But I don't speak to it. I speak to you so you can speak to it. You want me to curse the sickness, but I don't curse the sickness. I give you the word to curse the sickness.
Yes, it is.
You want me to get them, but I don't get them. I give you the word to get them. Anybody in here with me? You want me to fix the problem, but I don't fix the problem. I give you the word to fix it. Anybody here other than pastor know it? Can I share a quick testimony with you?
Thank you.
Quick testimony?
Go ahead.
And we're going to read Luke chapter 12. My dryer wasn't working right. It was tore up. It showed the cold and airflow. I said, Lord, sitting on the side of my bed, I said, I ain't got no money to buy no new dryer. I said, I want you to fix it. You didn't get that, did you? I said, I want you to fix it.
That's right.
I said, I want you to fix it. I went out there and I laid my hands on the dryer. Y'all said right down, be deep. Pastor, you laid your hands on the dryer? I sure did. I went out there and I stood over that dryer just like this. I said, in the name of Jesus, I command you to work. Now I went back in his house, sat there on the side of the bed, and the Lord showed me the problem. He said, take the back off of it. And there's a belt laying inside that ain't on the wheel no more. He said, take it. Now I went out there the first time. Now he showed me what to do. I went out there and I said, oh, it's hot in here. I I pulled it down, I pushed it back. I went back in the house and I sat down. And the Lord said, I showed you what the problem was. Why won't you go fix it? You didn't get that, did you? He said, I showed you what the problem was. This is for some of y'all who are still struggling. He said, I showed you what the problem was. Why don't you go fix it? Went out there, plugged my little fan up, John, took the back of the drawer off, and guess what? There was a belt laying in the same place the Lord showed me was laying at. Guess what I did? Put the belt back on the dryer and it started working. But I wanted God to fix it. He did. He told me how. Oh, you know the Holy Ghost just said, you want God to fix your life. He said, but I brought you here today to tell you how good God is. You want God to fix your body? I brought you here today to tell you how. Took that baby up, put the back on, turned the power on, and all the lint blew out. Woof. Guess what the dryer doing now? Work. You know the Holy Ghost said, you talk too much about the problem. That's why you can't fix it. I'm going to stay right here for a few minutes. Pastor, the Bible says you should tell somebody. Now, the only reason you tell them is for y'all to pray, not for you to keep talking.
That's right. That's
Don't get deep.
That's right. That's right.
He fixed it, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Did he not fix it?
Yes.
You asked God to heal your body, did he show you what the problem is? Something you eat, but you won't stop eating it.
Amen.
So right there,
Yeah, that's right.
so right there,
That's right.
you want God to keep your mind, but he show you the conversation you keep having, but you won't stop having it. See, some of y'all breakups ain't because you want to break up, it's because the people that you hang out with broke up. Yeah! I'm going to say that again. Some of your arguments ain't your arguments. It's the people you talk to. They argue. So since you talk to them, you argue. You know the Holy Ghost said, some of your lust problems ain't your lust problems. It's those lust for people you talk to on your job. They full of lust, and since you sit up and laughing, you take it on with them. Listen, it's going to happen real good. 50% of every person's word is filled with who they are.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, Lord.
Thank you for confirmation.
And he said in verse 22 or 12, and he said unto his disciples, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for what you shall, for your life. Take no thought for your life. You hear that?
Yeah.
He said, take no thought for your life. Take no thought for your life. What you shall eat. Neither for the body. Notice he didn't say nothing yours. He didn't say yours. He said the body. That's what I tell you. It don't belong to you. That one over your head, didn't it?
Go right down.
That's what he told you. This is what he says. Take no thought for the body. Notice it say not yours. It said nothing about yours. It says the body. Is that in your Bible? Is that in your Bible? It says take no thought for the body. And what it says? Notice what he says in the first part. Take no thought for your life. The life is yours, but the body ain't. So wait a minute. So when your body act up, since you're the life of it, you can correct it.
That's right.
Your body is not the life of you. You're the life of it. I need y'all to grab hold of that. How many people got that?
Yes, sir.
How many people got that?
Yes, sir.
Did y'all get it?
Yes,
Let me help you out with that. Let me drop it even lower so you can get it. So when your head hurts, that's your body. But your headache ain't your life. You the life of the headache. I need y'all to get this. You the life of the headache. Well, how, Pastor? How am I the life of the headache? Because when you start saying my head hurt to everybody you meet, you gave life to it.
That's right.
Yeah. And guess what? The body increased the pain.
That's right. It will.
Somebody talk to me? The body increased the pain, didn't it? But look at when you use the life to correct the body, how the body got in line. Now see, yesterday my body was full of anxiety because I had a lot of laundry to do. So in my mind, I was worried. Because how am I going to wash my work clothes, my dryer don't work. They said that would be deep. But my body is not my life. I am the life of my body. And so since I'm connected to life, and the only reason my body connects to life because I am.
That's right.
Because my body had its way, it wouldn't be connected to life. My body don't want to come to church.
No, that's right. You told you. Yeah.
How many of y'all jump out of bed ready to go to church?
Nobody.
Anybody? Huh? Huh? How many people jump out of bed ready to go to work? Well, I just can't wait to get my job. Your body says, stay in the bed, Uncle Elwood. You don't want to go to work. We don't want to go there. No, we don't want to go. We want to stay over here. It feels so good in this bed. Look at our air conditioning. It feels so good. But your life says if we don't go to work, we're going to eat. Y'all say right there.
That's right. Amen.
Yes, Lord.
I know they don't teach it to you like this. It says, worry not for your life. But it says,
He said, therefore I say unto you,
what?
take no thought
That means don't worry
for your life.
for your life. You're not. Notice he gave the life part to you. But why did he give the body to you? Because it don't belong to you. Well, he just blew your mind, blew mine too when I saw it. The body don't belong to you. Listen to this. How you live destroys your body. But your body can't destroy how you live.
That's true.
So if you eat a bunch of fatty foods, your arteries get clogged up. Y'all say it right there. If you eat a bunch of hog maws and, you know what I'm saying, stuff full of fat. When you eat soda, you drink too many sodas and no water.
Yeah.
You know something? You know what's wrong with our joints? You know what's wrong with our joints? They dehydrated.
That's
You don't drink enough water.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I just said? Arthritis is formed in joints that's dried out. I just said,
That's right.
if you drink the right amount of water,
Yes.
your joints will lubricate themselves. God created the body to do that.
That's it.
I just said right there.
That's it now.
Anything that, you know, I'm going to obey the Holy Ghost. I'm not trying to be your grandma. I ain't trying to be your friend. You know what the Holy Ghost said? He said, anything outside of water was not made by God.
That's
Anything outside of water was not made by God.
Wow.
So how's it good for you if God didn't make it? Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that sweet tea. It feels good. Tastes good. But what is it doing to your body? And are you mad at the devil when you're the life of your own body?
Yes, sir.
Oh. I'm going to stay right here for a few minutes because the Holy Ghost is talking to somebody other than me. You know what some of your headaches are? Just your brain telling you, I have lack of water.
Yes.
I see y'all now. Don't play with the Holy Ghost. Your brain is telling your body, I don't have enough water, so I'm going to make a migraine so you can intake water. Because I'm dehydrated.
That's true.
Not they gonna buy you no Dr. Pepper, no Mountain Dew, no Sprite, no sugary soda.
That's right.
And pop your cup of aspirin. You just increase the problem. You know, listen to this. I don't know why I'm out here.
That's all right.
All you did was numb the brain's response system to the problem so it wouldn't warn you that something wrong with me. When you took that aspirin, you cut the signal off. The problem didn't get fixed. It just couldn't warn you no more. It's kind of like your engine light. You don't like it, you put a piece of tape over it. So did the engine light go off?
No.
You drive your car with the engine light on. Guess what's going to happen to the car? It'll blow up in you. That's your engine light saying something wrong with me.
Yeah. That's right.
You know the Holy Ghost just saying, in the kingdom of God, everything got to work in oneness with God. So if God ain't broken, how you going to be broken? If God ain't, y'all just said, I'm going to obey the Holy Ghost. If God ain't sick, why you going to be sick? Jesus told a woman whose daughter needed healing. He said, don't you know healing is the children's bread? It's the children healing. Healing, not heal. Healing is the children. So that means a lot of things going to be wrong with you.
Yes, sir.
Might not always be physical. It could be mental. It could be financial. I'll say it right there. Because if you're sick financially, you can't pay your bills. That's a healing too. Y'all say it right there. He said, don't you know that belongs to the children? Consider the ravens. For they neither sow nor reap. Who neither have storehouses. Do you see birds with storehouses? No. The birds can't go to the Walmart, can them up. But they got plenty of bird food at Walmart. Don't they? Can't go down and buy them, no, can they? They're not designed to. Their bodies are not designed to take them to the Walmart. Their brain does not operate like yours. Somebody with me? Somebody with me?
Yeah.
Which neither have storehouses nor barns. And God do what? Feedeth. You notice they don't say feed. It's a feedeth.
Continue to feed them.
How much more are ye better than the what? And which of you, with taking thought, can add one statue, add to his statue 1 cubit? What he said is, I don't care how much you want your legs to grow. You can think about it until you die. They ain't going nowhere. You know why? The body don't belong to you. Only God can make it grow.
Take it back to them.
Yeah, I ain't getting that. The body don't belong to you. The body don't belong to you. Well, Pastor, you mean to tell me this ain't my body and I live in it every day? No, it ain't your body. How you know I was thinking that song? How you know I was thinking that song? Say it again.
My body belongs to God. My body belongs to God.
My whole body
Belongs to God.
belongs. Wait. This is my whole body. Pastor, you were messing me up. What you telling me that my body ain't mine and I bathe it every day. I go to work in it every day. It ain't yours. It ain't yours. Notice that when your body dies, you gotta leave. You won't never die. That don't blow your mind. Let's say that again. Notice, Mother Johnson, right? You said Johnson? Mother Johnson, when your body dies, you gotta leave. Because you were illegal without that body. See, they crying over the body, but it ain't you. You're going to go back to where you came from. And then it's going to go to a reservoir for judgment. And how you allowed your body to live is what you're going to get judged for. You know why? Because the body was never designed to be independent of God. If you go back to Genesis, God asked Adam, who told you? You were naked. Where did your body get that information from? Because I never told you that.
Come on, Mom. Wow.
So wait a minute. So when your body, which is the mind, the will, and the emotion, stir up doubt, you got power to change what it's thinking.
Yeah.
Don't you? When it tells you to veil, you through, you gotta tell it, no, I'm not. When it tells you to be scared, you stood up and said, no, I'm not. When it says you won't make it, you gotta tell it, yes, it will. And the body gotta line up to you. But see, Satan make you a slave to the body. You know the Holy Ghost said, but I come to make you a master to the body so it can be your slave. Sin makes you a slave to the body. That's why you got to fulfill those cravings that it's asking for. You ain't satisfied with one woman because it likes multiple.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
If I were to listen to my body, I'll be jacked up. Because my body like every woman that see. Y'all just say right up in there. But since my body is not my master, but I'm its master,
Okay.
when it wants to act out, I can tame it because I'm its master. You know the Holy Ghost said, in the kingdom of God, the body works for you. You don't work for it.
Yes.
In the kingdom of Satan, you work for the body.
Wow. Yes, sir.
I'm going to stay right here.
That's good.
It's helping me.
Yes, sir.
Is it helping you?
Yes, sir.
It's helping me. I know they won't preach this to you. They'll preach a whole bunch of stuff, but they won't never tell you who you are. They will never give you the insight. See, listen, what good is it for me to preach your gospel and you still bound? The Bible says the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believes it. So it is supposed to produce life. Right? 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 I like what Jesus says next. This is what Jesus says next. It says, and if ye then be not able to do that thing which is least, why take ye thought for the rest? This is what he says to you. Okay, if you can't make your body grow, then why are you worrying about the rest of it? We all started out in J-Buz's position. We all started out in Sister Crystal's new baby position.
That's right. Amen.
Right?
That's right.
We started out like that. Somebody was holding us. Did your mama make you grow?
No.
Did she stretch you out?
No.
Did you make you grow?
No.
You can be mad about you short all you want to,
Yes, sir.
but you ain't gonna grow no more. So that's what you're supposed to be. You can be upset about you 7 feet tall all you want to, but you can't get short. Can't get short, can you? Because you don't control the body. But listen to me. But guess what? You control what the body does. So if you eat too much, the body gets big. But wait a minute. Did the body do that or did you do that? Wait a minute. You did it at the body's request. You cheated on your wife at the body's request. You cheated on your husband at the body's request. You disobeyed the pastor at the body's request.
Yes, Lord. That's right.
The body says, then you know we can't do that because if you do that, I'll lose grip over you. And if I lose grip over you, then you're going to get grip on me. If I get you get grip on me, I can't do what I want no more. So we're not going to do that. Now, this is how he talked to you. And to you. So you know what? That man crazy. He's the only one who live like that. So man, you know he crazy. He got a right. This is what he tell you single people. He tell you not to fornicate, but he don't know about fornicate because he got a wife. So he can satisfy his desires. Say that be deep all you want to.
All right now.
Say that be deep. Just all or nothing. Guess what? I ain't always had a wife. And when I didn't have a wife, my body had me. And every woman I saw, my body wanted. And guess what I did? I pursued her. But wait a minute now. My body didn't go nowhere. I'm still in it. What happened to its desires? It's God taught me how to rule them instead of them ruling me. Ooh, I love the Holy Ghost. He says, if you can't do the least, that's the least part. The least part is make yourself grow. He said, if you can't do that, then why are you worried about the rest of it? Now notice he said that ain't, really what he's telling you is your body ain't important. The least part is your body. That ain't important.
That's it. That's it.
It's in this book, ain't it? Is this my Bible? Is this my word? This is my word, is it? Whose word is it? It's in red too, so who talking? Consider the lilies, how they grow. They toil not, they spin not. Not like this part. Yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Now Solomon had 700 wives and 700 concubines. That means when he didn't sleep with the 700 wives, he could sleep with the 700 other women. He had all the silver and the gold. And he was a king on the throne. And God said he wasn't fixed up like one of these lilies. Wow. So his glory don't even compare to a lily in the field. Anybody talking to me? Kings and queens came from across the world to stand at Solomon's feet and hear him speak wisdom. But God said, when I look at the lily, he don't even compare to the lily. Come on, this is what it says. If then God so clothed the grass, which is today in the field, and what?
And tomorrow cast it
to what? How much more will he clothe you? Oh, ye of what? Oh, ye of? Oh, ye of? See, that thing bothers you because you got little faith. But guess what? God said, I want to give you big faith. Read the next verse, Brother Eugene.
And seek not ye what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, neither be ye of doubtful mind.
Wait a minute. Did y'all hear that? Wow. Why did he say, seek not what you should eat, or what you should drink? Huh? Wow. And neither be ye of a... Wait. What he just told you is your mind control your body. Your body don't control your mind. I did a study on how powerful the mind is. The mind can think of a sickness and make your body conform to it. Your mind, listen, when you go to doctors, they don't speak to your body, they speak to your mind. I don't care what they see on the x-ray. It's on the x-ray. It ain't in your body until your mind feeds it. Y'all say right down there. They can tell you got spots all over your lungs if you want to. And they may be there, according to the x-ray. But they ain't got no fruit till you start feeding it. So wait a minute. With the same mind you fed those spots, the same mind you could dry them up.
That's it.
When I was 13, I started having seizures. Grandma seizures. Kind of like the seizures that the young man had when he ran into all the cars on Friday. That's my wife. We could be walking down the street, I'll fall out and have seizures. The kind where you swallow your tongue, and they call them grandma seizures. And you swallow your tongue. Y'all ever seen that happen? But it sticks bones in your mouth. From 13 till I was 26, I had seizures. You know why I had seizures? Because I didn't have the knowledge that I could rule my body and my body couldn't rule me. So I kept having seizures because that's what my body said I had to do. But then when I got saved, and the Lord told me healing was the children's bread, I don't got it now. All he told me it was. So I'm standing in the field, pulling some soot melons out of peanut field. Now I know when I'm going to have seizures because my body has to reach a certain temperature for the oxygen in my brain to lose power in the blood, because that's how oxygen gets to your brain. The blood takes it there. So when I reach a certain temperature, blood stops taking oxygen to my brain. That's why I have grandma seizures. My brain loses control over my bodily functions. And that's why I shake and swallow my tongue. I sit right here for a few minutes. So I'm standing in the field, And I had them so long, I know when they show up. Like some of y'all know the conditions. You know right when, as soon as you get out of bed, what your day finna be like. You know what I'm saying right there. You already know it's going to torment your mind from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. You already know this. You don't experience that thing enough to know when it's coming. So I'm standing in the field. And I felt it. I fell on the ground. I said, oh Lord, well, I'm about to have a seizure. I said, I want to have no seizure, Lord. You said healing is the children's bread. I said, don't let me have a seizure out in this field. I was the only one out here. I said, if I have a seizure, ain't nobody gonna find me. I said, don't let me have a seizure. I said, you said healing is the children's bread. And I got down my knees in the peanut field. The Lord said, get up. Now I was way out there, about from here in the middle of the field in the woods out there. He said, get up. Walk to the back of the truck. I said, Lord, I can't make it that far. He said, you're gonna have to make it that far. So I started walking. He said, lay down on the back of the truck for 30 minutes. And when you get up, you'll never have another seizure. I laid down on the back of the truck for 30 minutes, just like he said. When I stood up, the Holy Ghost said, seizures will never come to your life again. I was 46. So that's 46. I'm about to be 46 October the 2nd. 20 years ago, I stopped having seizures. When they have you out now, I didn't stop having the symptoms. I stopped having seizures. Whoa! You didn't get that. I kind of lost some of y'all then, didn't I? But let me break it down so you can get it. Because I'm still in the body, and seizures is part of the body, but they not part of me. So when the symptoms show up, I talk to the body, and the body got to let them go. You don't own me no more is what I tell you. I'm not your slave no more. I'm not having no seizures. I don't care how you make me feel. I'm not having one because whom the Son, see I had to talk to it. Whom the Son set free. If I'm not talking to the devil, I'm talking to the body. And seek not where you should eat or where you should drink, and not be of a doubtful mind. For all these things do the nation of the world seek after. I like this part. And your Father knoweth. No, it didn't say no. Like he heard it one time and forgot it. Knoweth. Even right now he knows. You ain't gonna tell me he don't know you got a problem? He just can't solve it without you. Wow. You asked him, and he told you how to solve it. But since he didn't solve it, you didn't do nothing to him either. I'm going to say that a little bit slower. You asked him to solve a problem, but he gave you the answer. But since you didn't do nothing with it, you still wait for him to fix it. But he waiting for you to fix it. Because he told you 3 months ago how to fix it. But you ain't done nothing about it. So now you talking about the devil got you caught up. No, your disobedience got you caught up because you ain't done what he told you. You can't blame everything with the devil. Some of these things in your life because you're not done with God. God told you 6 months ago when you first come in here how to overcome what you're going through right now. You just ain't obeying him. And since you won't obey him, he can't do nothing for you. I got to be finished. I want to keep going. And like, let me listen. Wow. In verse 31. Let me finish the record. For your father, notice it say nothing else. He ain't say nothing about your pastor, did he? He ain't say nothing about the name of your church. I don't care if you've been there 30 years. He ain't say nothing about that, did he? I don't care if you've been in your, this is my mama church. My mama went here. My mama's with him. My mama with him. My granddaddy with him. My granddaddy with him. Everybody been in church forever. But guess what? Everybody in the same church forever, and all of them still sick. All of them still walk busted and disgusted. In the heart of God, I'm going to deliver you one day. Oh, sister, God delivered you when Jesus said it was finished. You got to deliver yourself. Well, I didn't leave your church. My mama with him. And no disrespect to your mama, but did she get free from that thing that you battling with? No, because that's why you battling with it. So wait a minute, you gonna keep it in pastor to your son? So he can keep it passing to his son, and he can keep it passing to his son, or you going to stand up to him and say, no, here's where the buck stop. Oh, look at him. I don't care if high blood pressure is in your family. Don't mean it got to be in you. The devil is life. I don't care if sugar diabetes in your family. It ain't got to be in you. I tell you what, if you open your mouth and speak to it and treat your body right, diabetes will leave your house. Depression will leave. I don't care if 5 generations in your family get depression. You don't have to. I already told you. My daddy fought with my brother because his daddy fought with his son. Daddy get that issue. My daddy fought with his brother because his daddy fought with his son. But I didn't grow up and fight with my sons. Why? Because I chose to rule my body. He preaching to somebody. He preaching to Joshua. I'm listening to you, Lord. He says, "In your Father knoweth that ye have need." Now need of these things. With an S. He said, "I will give them to you when you need them." Yeah. Not when you want them. So y'all got a want. And God said, "I come to supply your need." There's no scripture in the Bible where God said he'll supply your want. He said, "My God shall supply all your needs." Not needs, what it is. All your need. All your need. Wait a minute now. You think that thing is a need, and God says, no, it's not a need. What is a need is you need to get rid of what's causing that thing to be in your life. If you get rid of that thing, that need won't be there. Ain't that good? This scripture now. If I'm not preaching the Bible, I can sit down, can't I? Can I sit down, Mother Johnson? If we're not preaching the Bible, I can sit down. Ain't this the Bible? This is your Bible, same Bible you've been reading since you've been in church. If I'm not preaching the word of God right here, I'll sit down and let you do it. I'll see you. But this is the Bible. It's the book right here. Ain't this the book, Brother John? What he says? But rather, instead of chasing that house, and chasing that car, and chasing that man, and chasing that woman, chasing your career, chasing your popularity, and chasing your status, chasing your Twitter queen, your Twitter feed, and your Instagram, and your Snapchat, and your Facebook post. He said, instead of doing that, I want you to seek me to search for. But wait a minute, you can't search for something with a lot of weight on you. You got to pull stuff off. Because if you're going to go on some places that's kind of tight, you won't be able to do it with a lot of stuff on you. You got to put off some stuff. You got to take, listen, some conversations of people is not supposed to be part of your life. You got to peel them off like you do your clothes. Do you wear the same clothes every day? No. Why? Why you do that? Because it's what? Wait a minute. But God cleared you and go back to the same conversation. Wow, but you don't see nothing wrong with that. But you don't wear the same clothes every day. You go back to the same gospel. Girl, how was church today? Girl, over that church down there, that man crazy. He don't preach like our pastor. You know, he was preaching something. Our pastor ain't never told us that. There's something wrong with them folk down there. And because you didn't let the word take root in you, the life that God wanted to give you, you lost as soon as you said you didn't know what I was talking about. If it ain't in the Bible, you could tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. But if you can see it with your own eyes, you telling God he don't know what he's talking about. It's in the Bible. So you can't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Because if I was just closed booking it, then you can say I'm using my own intellect. But these are scriptures in your Bible telling you what God says about you, like he said about me. But rather seek ye the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added unto you. Notice it say y'all. Even if you got a husband, it's still you. Even if you got a wife, it's still you. You is singular. It's not plural. It's not talking about your neighbor. It's talking directly to Coleman. It's talking directly to John. Talking directly to Sister Jackson, to Mr. Black. He's talking directly to Joshua Coates. He ain't talking to me and Kimberly Coates at the same time. Because Kimberly Coates got her own dominion. And I got my own dominion. I am only an influence of her life. And even though she'll be my wife for 29 years, I am only an influence. In the day she stopped listening to my influence, she'll divorce me. The day I stop listening to hers, I'll divorce her. Just sit there and be dead.
That's right.
But wait a minute. That's the same thing that happens when you stop listening to God influence. You divorce him.
That's it.
You stop coming to church.
That's the truth.
Fear not, little flock. I love this part. Somebody else read that for me when we finish. Read that out. 32.
Fear not, little flock,
Fear not, little flock.
for it is your Father's good pleasure
It is your Father's good pleasure
to give you.
Wait. Give you a husband. To give you a house. To give you a car. To give you a job. To give you everything the world has to offer. That ain't what he want to give you. What do he want to give you?
To give you the kingdom.
Did it say that?
Yeah.
No, it didn't say that.
Yes, it did.
Did your Bible say that?
Yeah.
Your Bible said it.
Yeah.
Sister Brenda. He said he won't give you a husband. No, he don't want to give you a husband, do it.
Give you the
He don't want to
kingdom.
give you no new position in your job, do it. He don't want to give you a car, do it. He don't want to, why? Because all that stuff temporary. He said, I want to give you some everlasting stuff.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to give you
The
the
kingdom. Gonna give you the kingdom.
Wait. Is everybody mind registered the same thing mine is? He said, it is the Father's good pleasure.
Yes.
Let me help you out with that. He enjoyed doing it.
Yes, sir.
He said, I'm going to give you the kingdom. But what comes with the kingdom? You just think about some of the things God is. What comes to mind when you think about God? Peace. What else? Love. What else? Happiness. What else? Wait. Gentleness. Some of the things. He's a Jehovah Jireh. He's a provider. He said, it's my good pleasure, Joshua, to give. Now listen, since I'm a citizen in the kingdom, and he know physically I didn't have any dividends to go buy a whole new dryer. So since the kingdom looks into the dryer, just like look into my life. I get that in. The kingdom looks into the dryer, sees what the problem is, because I can't look into the dryer. Tells me what the problem is, tells me how to fix it, downloads it. Y'all ain't getting that.
Yes,
The kingdom downloaded into my mind in a vision. Then I use my vision to promote my hands to take off them boats. Then I found the problem, put it back on there, put it back together, and it started working. Wait a minute, because he gave me the kingdom.
The kingdom.
So the kingdom just didn't come to make me speak in tongues and shout. The kingdom didn't come just so I could walk around highly favored, blessed of God, Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized, sanctified. The kingdom comes with more than just that. The kingdom is so powerful that it'll tell you what your children are doing at 2 o'clock in the morning. They over there doing so-and-so with so-and-so. That ain't them no more.
Yes, sir. Yes, it will.
Kingdom is so powerful. They'll wake you up in the middle of the night and say, go see what your children are doing.
Yes, it will.
You know what I'm talking about. I was dead asleep. My son was 16. Kingdom says, go see what your son doing. 2 o'clock in the morning. Dead asleep. I jumped out of bed, knocked on his door, and at the same time he came to the door, a little girl with her legs wide open, sending him a picture on the phone. So the same time the picture showed up, I showed up.
Come on, God. Holy Ghost.
Why? Because the kingdom woke me up and said, go see what your children doing. You ain't gonna tell me that you in God and you don't know what your children doing. That's a lie. You ain't gonna tell me that you in God and he ain't showing you what's about to happen. That's a lie.
Right now.
And all he could do, Tion, I said, what in the world is this? I'm talking about she got her jaw laid open. I'm like, you looking boy. These are the benefits of the kingdom.
That's right. That's right.
It'll tell you what's wrong with your body. It'll tell you what's wrong with your mind. It'll tell you what's wrong with your relationship. It'll tell you why your money don't work. It'll bound and jacked up still.
Amen.
But the kingdom.
Jesus.
Another incident, Devontae, about the same age. 3 o'clock in the morning, Sister Latoya. I'm sawing out logs, building me a house, my wife said. The Lord says, Mother Johnson, go see what your son doing. I said, go see what he's doing. I said, he sleep. He said, go see what your son doing. These are the benefits of the kingdom. Go see what your son doing. I'm fixing to pray for you. Go see what your son doing. So I went to the door. He done made his bed up, got his pillows in line. Looked like he in there sleep. I went to the door. I didn't even turn the light on. I said, sleep, Lord. About the time I got ready to close the door, he said, go to the bed. Pull the covers back. This is what the kingdom was telling me. And me and you gonna play with it. The Holy Spirit said, now you gonna tell me you in the kingdom, it ain't exposing how that devil keep getting back in your house. I ain't talking about your natural house or your bed. It's about that house. You ain't gonna tell me how depression keep easily coming back to your life. He ain't gonna show that to you. You ain't gonna tell me how fear and anxiety keep tormenting you. He ain't gonna show that to you.
Yes, he will.
People come back, pillows lined up. Before I could close the door, he come running back to the window. He come running back to the window. Before I could close the door. His eyes big as counterfeit cent. Not because I was standing in the room. You're not going to believe what he told me when he jumped back in. He said, Daddy, they invited me to a party, and right when I got ready to jump on the fence, something grabbed my arm and said, where you going, boy? He said, I turned around and ran back home.
He can go that way, though. Yes, sir.
This is what you get as a citizen.
That's right.
Now you go to church, that's all you're going to get is church.
Yeah.
Once you get connected to the kingdom, you get his as a citizen.
That's right.
This is your inheritance.
That's right.
You are heirs with God and joint heirs with Christ. That means whatever he get, you get. He said, something grabbed my arm and said, where you going, boy? He said, I turned around, wasn't nothing there.
Oh my God.
He said, I ran home so fast, I only think my feet was touching the ground. Guess what? I ain't have no more problem out that one. I ain't got beat. I ain't got you. Even at the age they is now, I ain't got to beat. You know what I do? I said time to get them. Time to get them. Time to get them.
Yes.
They get tired of me talking about time. Every time you talk to me, I say time always wins. I mean, you know, I ain't gonna argue with you. I'm gonna let time do with you.
That's right.
I said, what I can't teach you, time will.
Time will. Right.
They couldn't get away, John. This is what the kingdom does. This is what the kingdom does.
Ain't that awesome?
There ain't no way the devil gonna be able to keep kicking your door down, and you don't know why. Either, here's two things, and I'm finished. Either you're not in the kingdom, and the kingdom not in you, that's why you don't know why. Either you're in the kingdom, or you don't obey its principles, and that's why you don't know why.
Thank you, Lord.
Because ain't no way you're going to tell me. And I told God this. I said, God, if you're going to tell me how to fix a dryer. Now, wait a minute. That seems irrelevant, really, though. Don't think about it for a minute. Fix a dryer? I mean, he's going to tell me how to fix a dryer. But he ain't going to tell me how to help my kids? Or help you? Or help you? Or help you, DeVale? Or help you, Tiana? I mean, the dryer can't be that more important to you, right? So anyway, if I ask him about a dryer, what are you going to tell me when I ask about you? If I say, Lord, I need you to help Tiana. Now, if you're going to fix the dryer, what do you think he's going to do for you?
Thank you, Lord.
Wow. Don't it feel good? He said it's the Father's good pleasure to give y'all a kingdom. You.
Amen.
This is good pleasure. Get the joy out of it.
Yes, sir.
Give God some praise. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Ain't he good? Yeah. Want he do it? Yeah. Want he will? You know, those just some of the things God did. I don't worry about you. I just want y'all to know that. Nobody in here that can hear me. I don't worry about you. Because once I pray, I know it's going to happen. That ain't arrogant. That ain't boasting. That ain't being prideful. Once I pray and talk to the Lord, I'm telling you this right here. You can write this in your book. Write it on a piece of paper so you can memorize it. If God used my mouth to tell you, it's going to happen.
Amen.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank
Believe
you,
that.
God.
You believe that? Good God, you believe that? Get that case. And I ain't proudful. I'm humble. When I say, if God used my mouth to tell you, just look for it.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Because if he's going to answer me about a dryer, a piece of equipment. I mean, I can't get over that, Sister Michelle. A piece of equipment.
Yes, Lord.
What are you going to do when I get down and talk about you? And about you. And about you. And about y'all. And about y'all.
Fix it. Thank you, Jesus.
I just wait for him.
Yes, Lord.
I can run you down, call you up. But I say, Lord, if you tell him, it'll be told. If you do it, it'll be done.
Yes.
So I'll wait for him. Because sometimes you can save a person before they're ready to be saved.
That's right.
You can take them out of the fire before they completely burn.
Jesus.
You can interrupt the process before the process is finished.
Yes.
Glory to God.
If you can't make your body grow, why are you worried about that thing?
Right.
The past is the past. You can't change it. You can't undo it. You can't go back to it. You can only visit it in your mind. But I'm going to tell you something about the past. If you don't get rid of it, it's going to change you.
Amen.
The past will put you in bondage. Past will destroy your life. Past will. Everybody got one. There ain't nobody here ain't got no past. Everybody got one. The question ain't is, do you got a past? The question is, do the past got you? I'm telling you, it works. It works. I'm telling you, it works. You're going to have to use your dominion to get your body in alignment with God. You're going to have to take hold of your thoughts, in your mind, in your feelings. And you will have to speak to you. And you will have to keep you under subjection. Don't worry about nobody else. Work on you. Time to work on them. Do you hear me? Let God fix you, and God fix them. The Bible says when a man's ways please God, he'll give him what his heart desires. When his ways please. Not when his way, when his ways, all of them. I want you to be encouraged. Anybody need prayer? We'll touch and agree with you on any one thing. The Bible says anyone, one or two will touch and agree on any one thing in the earth, it shall be done unto them. We'll touch and agree with you, or you can just take the word of God and you can live it out. But if you know that you need some strength, some spiritual strength, jump off. Listen, don't come up here if you know you ain't gonna do nothing with what God gonna give you. That's how much love I got for you. I prefer you to stay on your pew, take what God gave you, and go home and apply it. But if you need some help, we'll pray for you. But after we pray for you, you're gonna have to walk it out. Don't use this as a jump off, and then you get jumped off and you don't do nothing else. And then you remember what we learned Wednesday night? When a battery got dead cells, you could jump it off, but it won't never charge. You got to replace the battery. So you know if you got some dead cells in your life, dead relationship, dead conversation, dead people, dead things, you got to get rid of them, or else someone's going to be jumping off a dead battery. Woo.
Yes, Lord.
And God told me not to jump off no more dead batteries. I'm going to tell you what he told me. He said they're going to have to take what I give them and live it.
Thank you.
I'm not going to waste my anointing on dead Baptists that won't walk out what I told them. He said, you got to start telling the people what I said and stop trying to save them. And stop, Lord, if I say that, they might not come back. He said, you got to tell them anyway. If they come back or they don't come back, tell them anyway. The anointing is not for disobedient people. And he told me not to waste it on you no more. You want prayer? We'll pray for you. Come on up.